Welcome to another episode of Tutorials with Ike. My name is Isaac Osafo Jr., the Vice President for the Association of Business Administration Students at UPSA, and an aspirant for SRC President next year, hopefully. Today, we're going to be looking at scholarly writing, which is last year's questions. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends. So, as I said, you're going to be looking at last year's scholarly writing questions. So, it comes in 6 sections. We have Section A, Section B, Section C, Section D, Section E, and Section F. Let's start with Section A. So Section A is features of academic writing. Then you have A. So Section A, the instruction was read the paragraph below and answer the questions that follow it. So another paragraph, so I'm going to read the paragraph that is here. So it says, the benefits of reading law at university are numerous. Not only does it provide a foundation for a career in law, but it also develops critical thinking and analytical skills. Additionally, understanding legal principles and concepts empowers individuals to navigate personal and professional lives effectively. Abulai 2022 argues that reading law increases the confidence level of individuals and makes them bold and assertive. Operate 2016 added that law students in all the campuses articulate their views very well to the admiration of all. He added that many successful business leaders and politicians have studied law, demonstrating its versatility and value. Overall, reading law at university is a wise decision for those seeking a challenging and rewarding education. Alright, so this is the paragraph that you were given. And under it, they said one. So there are two questions under the paragraph. The first one was one. Do you consider the above paragraph as a good academic paragraph? Two. Provide 3 reasons for your answer. All right, so since I read it and you guys also heard it, do you think this paragraph is a good academic paragraph or it's not a good academic paragraph? So if you want to know, you have to go through the paragraph and analyze it and see. So obviously, you can tell that this is a good academic paragraph. And question 2 says we should provide 3 reasons for our answer. So why is it a good academic paragraph? So first of all, they did referencing in it. For every good academic paragraph, you have to reference. So if you are going to narrate what someone is saying, you are going to refer from somewhere. You have to state who said it, you get it, and the year as well. So in the paragraph, there was a part where they said Abulai 2022 argues that reading law increases the confidence, you get it. So they could have just stated it without giving reference to him, but they referenced him in it, which also shows that it's a good academic paragraph. Another thing you can also say is that there are no jargons in it, you get it. You don't see any pidgin or any profane language or anything. So it also tells that it's a good academic paragraph. Now, the next thing you can also talk about is unity, which is one of the principles of a paragraph. So there's unity in it. When you say unity, it means they are all linked to one idea, you get it. So the whole paragraph is talking about one thing. You don't have like the other sentences talking about a different thing or anything, you get it. So it shows that there is unity. So that's one thing you can also add to it. Now, you can also talk about completeness. Completeness means that there is enough information to support the idea. So he was talking about the benefits of reading law at university, and he gave examples that people who study law do this and all that, you get it. So there was information to support that. So there are many things you can talk about. You can talk about unity. You can talk about the fact that there are no jargons. I mean, anything that shows that it's a good academic paragraph. All right, so we are done with section A, and only that one came for 10 marks, which is quite a lot. All right, now let's go to section B. Section B, the instruction says that develop an introductory paragraph of not more than 100 words on the topic, the impact of social media on mental health. And they asked us to underline our thesis statement. Now, if you're asked to develop an introductory paragraph, you first start with what we call your opening. So you're going to provide background information about what you're coming to talk about. So just something brief. It doesn't have to be long because it's just the introduction, you get it. Then you also add your thesis statement. This one, they said you should underline your thesis statement. So the thesis statement is the main thing you're about to talk about. So if it's about maybe 5 causes of teenage pregnancy, that's your thesis statement, you get it. So just the main thing that you want to talk about, that's your thesis statement. All right. Now, for the introductory paragraph, so the sentence they gave was the impact of social media on mental health. Then they asked us to underline our thesis statement. So now let's develop an introductory paragraph for this particular one, which is the impact of social media on mental health. So I'm just going to read my sample introductory paragraph for this particular one. Social media has changed how we connect and share ideas. Many people use it every day, especially young people. However, some studies shows that it can also affect mental health in negative ways. This essay will explain how social media can lead to problems like stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So where I started with this essay will explain to the end is my thesis statement. You get it? This one, it said you should develop an introductory paragraph for the impact of social media on mental health. You get it? So where I'm about to state my intention, what I'm about to do is my thesis statement. You get it? So I started. This essay will explain how social media can lead to problems like stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. They are all under mental health. So I could have just said this essay explains how social media can impact mental health or how social media can affect mental health. You get it? But I can also just paraphrase it to make it more creative. So instead of saying maybe this essay talks about the impact of social media on mental health, I can just say this essay will explain how social media can lead to problems like stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. You get it? So they are all under mental health. So the thesis statement usually comes at the last part. Do you get it? So I'm going to read the introductory paragraph again. So social media has changed how we connect and share ideas. Many people will use it. Many people use it every day, especially young people. However, some studies shows that it can also affect mental health in negative ways. Then I started with my thesis statement. This essay will explain how social media can lead to problems like stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So in case they give you a sentence and they ask you to develop an introductory paragraph, just start with something brief about it. So just talk about social media, how people use it often and all that. You can just even add some brief information if you know something about it, maybe 70% of this. Like you can just give at least something small about it, what is happening currently about it. Then you go ahead and say what you intend to explain in the essay and all that to get it. All right. So that's for our section B, which is the introductory paragraph. Now let's go to section C. And the instruction was identify how the writer achieved cohesion in the paragraph below. So they give you a paragraph and they are asking us to identify how the writer achieved cohesion. Now let's first understand what cohesion means. Now when we say cohesion, it just means how sentences are connected together. You get it? So that you'll be able to read the paragraph as one complete idea. You get it? So how you're able to connect the sentences so that you'll be able to read it like one complete idea. You get it? All right. Now let's read the paragraph and see how this particular writer achieved cohesion. Teenage maternal fistula is a devastating condition that affects many young mothers in developing countries. It occurs when a hole develops between the vagina and bladder or rectum during prolonged or obstructed labor, leading to incontinence and severe health complications. Teenagers are at higher risk due to their underdeveloped pelvis and lack of access to proper health care. According to the World Health Organization, approximately 70,000 to 100,000 new cases of obstetric fistula occur annually, with a significant proportion affecting teenage mothers. The physical and emotional toll of fistula can be crippling, leading to social isolation, stigma, and even suicide. Efforts to prevent and treat teenage maternal fistula are essential to ensure the health, dignity, and well-being of young mothers worldwide. All right, so this is the paragraph they gave to you, and they asked us to identify how the writer achieved cohesion. So how he was able to connect the ideas so that you'll be able to read it as one complete idea. So the first one you can talk about is the repetition of some of the words. You get it, so that you be able to connect the ideas. So the writer repeated some of the words like fistula, teenage, mothers, and all that. So when you repeat some of the words, it makes the person who is reading be able to connect the ideas. You get it? So the person will be able to read it as one complete idea. So the repetition of some of the words. So in case they give you, an essay or a paragraph and ask you to tell how the writer achieved cohesion, you just look for some of the words that they've repeated. Then you conclude that the writer repeated some of these words to keep the focus. You get it? So you just mention the particular words there so that you get more marks. You get it? So that's the first one you can talk about. Now, the second way the writer achieved cohesion in the paragraph was by using connecting words like leading to, according to, additionally, and others. So if you see any connecting words, it's a way to achieve cohesion so that the sentences will be linked to each other. So you can also just point out the connecting words in the paragraph. You get it? Now, the last one you can talk about is that each of the sentences follows logically. So it first talks about the problem, then it goes on to talk about the cause, then the effect and solution. So most paragraphs should be like this. If you're addressing an issue, you start with the problem, then talk about the causes, then talk about the effect and the solution. So the sentence follow each other logically. You can't talk about the solution first and the causes, after I know that. It won't make sense. You get it? So it starts with the problem, the causes, the effect, and the solution. So that one also came for 10 marks. All right, so you're done with that of section C. Now let's move on to the next one, which is section D. So for section D, they gave us a paragraph and they asked us to read the scrambled paragraph below carefully and rewrite it to achieve unity, completeness, and cohesion. So what that means is that the paragraph they're giving to you is rearranged. Some sentences are supposed to be here, but they put it here. So you have to read the paragraph and rearrange it. So as you're reading, you ask yourself that after this sentence, can you actually go to here, or something is supposed to come before? So if you realize that something is supposed to come before, then you go and look through the paragraph and take the next one that's supposed to come, you get it. So that one, you have to read it and analyze it. So now let's read a scrambled paragraph. So it says, effective transport systems are critical in the socio-economic development of nations. The study adopted the mixed methods approach with descriptive survey as the design. A total of 85 employees of 3 companies in the metropolis was involved in a study through census data collection method. Globally, there is a wide recognition of the need to put in place adequate measures to achieve sustainable transport systems for the greater good of the society. Against this background, the researchers sought to explore the transportation challenges companies in Ghana face using Sekondi Takoradi Metropolis into brackets STM as a case. The study discovered that the greatest transport management challenge in the metropolis is the general lack of transport management experts. So this is the scrambled paragraph they've given to you, get it? So for this one, it has been rearranged. So you have to read through and put the sentences together correctly, get it? So I'm going to read the correct one for you. So the first one is the first sentence, which is the effective transport systems are critical in the socio-economic development of nations. So they are just saying that the effective transport systems are important, or they are critical in the socio-economic development of nations. Then the next one, or the next sentence, is globally. So that one is, I think, either the third sentence. Yes. So the next one I'm supposed to write after the first one, which is the effective transport systems are critical in the socio-economic development of nations, is globally there is a wide recognition of the need to put in place adequate measures to achieve sustainable transport systems for the greater good of society. So the first one, we talks about effective transport systems being critical in the socio-economic development of nations. Then you have to put measures in place, right? So you go to the next one, which is globally there's a wide recognition of the need to put in place adequate measures to achieve sustainable transport systems for the greater good of society. So this would be the second sentence. Then the third sentence, against this background, the researchers sought to explore the transportation challenges companies in Ghana face using Sekondi Takoradi Metropolis into brackets STM as a case. So now that you've said that you are going to put measures in place, the researchers have now started exploring the transportation challenges. You get it? So that will be the next sentence. Then after that, you go to the next one, which is the study adopted. So now they said they are going to research about it. So now the next one, we talk about how they are going to research. So the method they are going to use, right? So the next sentence, the study adopted the mixed methods approach with descriptive survey as the design. You get it? So you can't start talking about the research without talking about the method you use, right? The method will obviously come before it. You get it? So you move on to the next one. So the next sentence will be a total of 85 employees of 3 companies in the metropolis was involved in a study through census data collection method. Now, they're actually about to tell you about the study. You get it? So what went involved in the study? So they told you about the method first, and they are telling you about what went involved in the study. You get it? So then the last one is going to be, which is the last sentence, will be the study discovered that the greatest transport management challenge in the metropolis is the general lack of transport management experts. You get it? So you'd have to read all the sentences and analyze which one is supposed to come here, which one is supposed to come after this, and all that. I hope you get it. All right, so you're done with the section D. Now let's go to section E, which is the last but one. All right, so for that one, they gave us a paragraph and they said summarize the paragraph below into less than 30 words. You get it? So they've given you a long paragraph and they say you should summarize it in less than 30 words. All right, so let me read the paragraph they give us. So it says, meditation has numerous physical and mental health benefits. Regular meditation practice has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, improve sleep quality, boost mood, and enhance cognitive function. Meditation also strengthens the immune system, lowers blood pressure, and reduces chronic pain. Additionally, it increases gray matter in areas of the brain associated with attention, emotion regulation, and memory. By incorporating meditation into daily routine, individuals can improve overall well-being and quality of life. So this is a long paragraph they give to you, get it? So you'd have to just summarize it in your own words. And when you summarize it, don't talk a lot. Just try and get a brief thing about what it's talking about. So just a brief sentence. You can just do it in one sentence and you're done. So for this one, if you want to summarize the whole thing, so you're just talking about meditation and the importances it stated a lot of importance and all that. You get it. So you just have to try and summarize it in one line. So if I want to summarize all this in one line, I can just say something like meditation improves mental and physical health by reducing stress, enhancing brain function, and boosting overall well-being when practiced regularly. You get it. So this is just a summary of what it's saying. So it talks about a lot of things, but just take the important parts and summarize it. You get it. All right. Now let's go to the last section, which is referencing. All right. So we were asked to use the following reference information to generate a reference list using APA style. All right, so now let's go to it. So the first one is a book titled Theories of Personality, written by Ruth Ackley and Khadija Mutalib, and published in 2020 by McGraw-Hill. So for a book, you first write the surname. If you are referencing, you write the person's surname, then comma, then the initial of his first name. You get it. So if his first name is Isaac, it's going to be I, comma I. You get it. Then full stop. They are going to open a bracket. Then you write the year of publication, which will be given to you. You get it. Then you close the bracket. Then you write full stop. Then you write the full title of the book. Then you put full stop again. Then you write the publishing company. You get it. So I'll put the format on the screen so that you can write it down in case you're asked to reference a book again. Okay, so now for the format I gave, if you want to go by it, we are going to start with the surname. Now, if you are writing both names, so let's start with the first name. So the first name, I told you that you write the surname first. So Ruth Ackley. So you write the Ackley, which is the surname, then comma R, then you put full stop after the R, then you put the end sign. You don't write end like AND, you put the end sign. Then you write the second person's name. So you write the second person's surname. The second person was Khadija Mutalib. So you write Mutalib, then comma the initial of the first name. The first name is Khadija, so comma K. Then you put full stop there. Then you open a bracket, and in the bracket you write the year of publication. That will be given to you. So the year you see in it. So that one was 2020. So into bracket 2020. Then you close the bracket. Then you put full stop again. Then you write the full title of the book. So this one, the title of the book was Theories of Personality. You get it? So after the full stop, you write Theories of Personality. Then you put full stop again. Then you write the publishing company. So this one, the name of the publishing company was McGraw-Hill. So by McGraw-Hill, you get it. So full stop the McGraw-Hill. So this is how you go about it. You get it. So the surname, then comma the initial. If they are two, you write both of them. You get it. Then into brackets the year of publication. Then close the brackets. Then full stop. Then write the full title of the book. Then put full stop again. Then the publishing company. You get it. So that's how you reference a book using APA style. Now let's go to the next one. So for the next one, it says an article entitled The Impact of Social Media on Teenagers' Self-Esteem by Anita Osei, published in the Journal of Adolescent Psychology, Volume 25, Number 1, in the year 2022, pages 12 to 25. So this one is an article, a journal article. So I'm also going to give you the format for a journal article. So for that, if you want to reference it, also you start with the surname, you get it, then comma, the initial of the first name, you get it, then full stop, then into brackets, the year of publication, then you close the bracket, then you put full stop, then full title of the article, you get it. So the full title of the article, when you write it, then you put full stop again, then you write the name of the journal, then comma, then you write the volume number, you get it, then into brackets the issue number. The issue number is, you see, no, like number 1, number 3, number 4, that's the issue number. Then you put it in brackets, then comma, page range, then full stop. You get it. So this is the format for a journal article. Now if you're going to read this format, then it's going to be, so for this one, you're going to start with the surname. This one, the person's name was Anita Osei, so you write the surname first. So Osei, then comma Anita. Anita is A, so comma A, then you put full stop, then into brackets the year of publication. That was 2022 in it, right? So into brackets 2022, then close the brackets, then put full stop, then you write the full title of the article. So the title of the article was The Impact of Social Media on Teenagers' Self-Esteem. Then you put full stop. Then you write the name of the journal. The name of the journal was Journal of Adolescent Psychology. You get it. Then comma the volume number. The volume number was 25, so comma 25. Then to bracket the issue number. The issue number is whatever is after the number. NO, then you see a number there. That's the issue number. So you put it in brackets. So you have the issue number to be 1. So into brackets 1. Then comma the page range. So the page was pages 12 to 25. So you write comma, then 12 to 25. So 12 hyphen, then 25. Then put your full stop. All right. So that's how we do, or we reference for a journal article. Now let's go to the next one. So for the next one, they gave you an article. So they said an article titled Introduction to Business Administration, written by Rabbi Hamisu, in Daily Graphic, page 4, on March 10th, 2022. Alright, so now you are asked to reference this article, which is a newspaper article. You get it. So for a newspaper article as well, you start with the person's surname, then comma, the initial of the first name, then put full stop, then into brackets the month, date, and year. You get it. If they give me the day like Monday and all that, you can start with that one. You can start with something like Monday, March, and all that. But if they don't give it to you, just start with the month, the date, and the year. So the month, date, and year. Then you put that one in brackets. Then full stop. Then title of the article. You get it. Then you put full stop again. Then the name of the newspaper. And that one is usually in italic. But since you're not going to type it, it's not necessary to put it in italic. All right. Then comma the page number. You get it. So that's how you reference for a newspaper article. So for this one, an article titled Introduction to Business Administration, written by Rabbi Hamisu in Daily Graphic, page 4, on March 10th, 2022, is going to be, so you start with the surname. The person's name is Rabbi Hamisu, so the surname is Hamisu. So you write Hamisu, then comma, the initial of the first name, which is R, so comma R, then full stop, then into brackets. You start with the month, so March, then the date, which is 10, then comma, the year, then 2022, then close the brackets, then you put full stop there. Then you write the title of the article, which is Introduction to Business Administration. Then you put full stop there. Then the name of the newspaper. This one, the name is a daily graphic, so full stop, then daily graphic. Then comma the page number. You can just put P, then full stop, then 4. You get it. That shows page 4. All right. So that's how you do it for the newspaper article. Now let's go to the next one. The next one is a chapter of a book. So we have a chapter of a book entitled Proceedings of the 2021 International Conference on Psychology and Education. It was written by Dorcas Apeti, edited by Mavis Chisegbo and Ruben Ani, published by Routledge in 2021. The pages span from 23 to 46. Alright, so this is a chapter of a book, and I'm also going to give you the format for a chapter of a book. So for a chapter of a book, the format is the surname as well, then comma, the initial, then into brackets the year of publication, then close the bracket, then full stop, the full title of the chapter, then put a full stop there again. Then you write in, IN, so capital I, then small n, then you write the names of the editors that they give to you. And this one, for the names of the editors, you write the person's first name, the initial. That's when you're writing for the editors. The person's first name, the initial of the first name. So if it's Isaac Osafo, you write I, then you write the person's last name. You get it. It's going to be I, then Osafo, you get it. So the names of the editors, then you put into brackets ED. If it's more than one editor, it's going to be EDS. Do you get it? Then put comma, then you write the title of the chapter again. So the title of the book chapter again, then into brackets the page numbers, the full stop, then you write the publisher. So this one like this, if you are going to follow the format of it, it's going to be, so you start with the name of the author. So you start with the surname. So the surname, the name is Dorcas Apeti. So the surname is Apeti. So you start Apeti, then comma, the initial of the first name, which is D, and put full stop, then into brackets the year of publication, which is 2021, then close the bracket, then put full stop, then write the full title of the chapter, which is Proceedings of the 2021 International Conference on Psychology and Education, then put full stop, then you write in, capital I, then N, then you write the names of the editors. And I said you write the first name of the editor. So the editor, the first one was Mavis Chisegbo. So you write the initial of the first name, which should be M, then put full stop, then you write the surname, which is Chisegbo. Then you put the end sign. Since there are two, you put the end sign, not AND, the end sign. So you draw it. Then you write the second name of the editor. So the second editor was Ruben Ani. So you write the initial of the first name, which is R. Then you put full stop. Then the surname of the editor, which is Ani. You get it. Then into brackets, you put EDS. Since there are two, if for just one editor, you just put into brackets ED. You get it. But since there are two, you put into brackets EDS. Then close the brackets. Then comma. You write the title of the chapter again. So, comma, Proceedings of the 2021 International Conference on Psychology and Education. Then you put into brackets the page number. So that one, if it's a range, this is how you write it. So you write small p 2 times, so into brackets PP. Then you put full stop. Then you write the range of the page. So 23-46. That shows from 23 to 46. You get it. Then you close the bracket. Then you put full stop. Then you write the name of the publisher. This one, they said published by Routledge. So the name of the publisher is Routledge. So full stop, then Routledge. You get it. So that's how you reference for a book chapter. Now let's go to the last one, which is an online item. So you have an online item The Effect of Mindfulness Meditation on Stress Reduction by Abigail Bainey and Rosemary Tiwa Otre in 2020, retrieved from www.stresscontrol.com on June 10th, 2022. Alright, so they've given us an online item and you're asked to reference it. So I'll also give you the format as well. So the format for an online source or an online item, you start with the surname as well. So the surname, then comma, the initial of the first name, then full stop, then into brackets, the year of publication, then you close the bracket, then full stop, then the full title of the online source, then put full stop. Then you write retrieved, then the month, day, and year in which it was retrieved. Then you write from the URL they've given to you. But if you don't see retrieved from this, then after you write the title of the online source, you just put full stop, then the address there or the URL there, you get it. So now for this one, if you want to follow the format, it's going to be, so you start with the surname, which is Binding, then comma the initial of the first name, which is Abigail, so comma A, then you put your full stop there. Then you bring the end sign since there are two people, so you don't write A and D, you always use the symbol. So end. Then you have Rosemary Tiwa Otre, so you take the last name, which is the Otre, then you take the initials of the first name. So you have R and T, so R, then dot, so full stop, then T, then put your full stop again, then to bracket the year of publication, which is 2020. Then the full title of the online source, which is The Effect of Mindfulness Meditation on Stress Reduction. Then put your full stop there. Then you write the retrieved. Then you write the month there, which is June. Then the day, which is 10th. Then the year, which is 2022. Then from, then you write the address there, which is www.stresscontrol.com. But if they don't give you retrieved from anything, after you write the title, which is The Effects of Mindfulness Meditation on Stress Reduction, then you just write full stop, then the title of the address, you get it. Alright, so you're done with the referencing, and that one came for 15 marks as well, you get it. So it carries a lot of marks, and I wish you all the best in your scholarly writing paper. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.